Alright, folks, welcome to What Is It? The video series where we break down video game genres. Even if you've been living under a rock or maybe just playing Candy Crush for 10 years, you'll finally get what gamers are always yelling about. We're going to cover everything from games where you build castles out of blocks to games where a giant monster crushes you 47 times in a row until you cry yourself to sleep. By the end of this, you'll be able to drop words like Souls like or Metroidvania at a party and actually sound like you know what you're talking about. So grab your imaginary controller and let's dive in. Battle Royale, what is it? Imagine dropping out of a flying bus or a plane with 99 strangers, scrambling for weapons and trying to be the last person standing. It's survival of the fittest, but with more dance emotes. Fortnite added building forts mid fight, which is either genius or chaos, depending on who you ask. Apex Legends brought unique characters with special powers, turning every match into superhero mayhem. Why do people play? The thrill of being the last survivor, that moment when you win and get the victory screen, pure adrenaline. A beginner tip? Don't land in the middle of the map if you're new. Land on the edges, gear up, and survive long enough to actually learn the game. MOBA, what is it? It stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. Translation 5v5 chaos on a giant map with lanes, towers, and bases to destroy. Each player picks a hero with crazy abilities, and teamwork is key. League of Legends is the titan here, with over 150 champions, each with their own playstyle. Dota 2 is more complex with deep item systems that could probably replace your college degree. Why do people play? Because nothing beats the teamwork high of pulling off a perfectly timed combo with your squad. And nothing's funnier than winning while your teammates yelling, "We're doomed." A beginner tip? Pick a simple hero first. Don't try the 12-handed space wizard on your first match. Stick to the basics. FPS, what is it? First person shooter. You see through the eyes of the character, hold a gun, and pew pew enemies into oblivion. It's about aim, reflexes, and not panicking when someone jumps around a corner. Call of Duty is the juggernaut here. From war zones to zombies, it's non-stop action. Valorant adds precision gunplay and special agent powers. Overwatch 2 makes it more colorful with heroes that shoot rockets, heal teammates, and fly across the map. Why do people play? Because nothing feels cooler than landing the winning shot in a tense standoff. It's pure adrenaline, the kind of game that makes your heart pound like you've had 5 espressos. A beginner tip: don't run around like a Rambo. Learn to pick corners, you'll live longer. Dungeon crawler, what is it? It's you versus endless dungeons. You fight monsters, collect loot, and dive deeper until the game says, okay, you've had enough, which it never does. Diablo 3 is the poster child with endless loot showers. Torchlight brings pets and colorful chaos. Enter the Gungeon mixes bullet hell with guns that shoots bees, rainbows, and whatever the devs were smoking. Why do people play? Because grinding is oddly satisfying. Watching loot explode out of the monsters is like hitting a pinata full of legendary gear. A beginner tip: don't ignore your inventory. A lot of dungeon crawlers let you die simply because you forgot to equip that shiny new sword you found. Sandbox, what is it? It's your digital playground. You can build, explore, destroy, or just mess around endlessly. There's no right way to play. Minecraft is the king of sandboxes. Build a castle, dig to lava, or fight a dragon. Terraria mixes building with combat and exploration. Satisfactory lets you build massive automated factories until your brain melts from conveyor belts. Why do people play? Freedom. You get to decide what fun looks like. Build a spaceship, blow it up, rebuild it better. A beginner tip: start small. Don't try building a replica of the Eiffel Tower on the first day. Trust me, your blocky nightmare will haunt you. Hack and slash. What is it? Stylish melee carnage. You're in the thick of battle, cutting down waves of enemies with insane combos, dodges, and flashy moves. Devil May Cry 5 is pure combo madness, juggling enemies in the air like it's a circus act. Bayonetta mixes guns, magic, and demon hair attacks. God of War Ragnarok gives you brutal axe swings mixed with Norse drama. Why do people play? Because it makes you feel like a superhero. Stylish, over the top combat is addictive. A beginner tip: don't button mash. Yes, it looks cool, but real style comes from learning combos. JRPG, what is it? Japanese role playing game. It's usually story heavy, filled with anime style characters, turn based combat, and epic worlds. Final Fantasy VII Remake delivers cinematic battles and heart wrenching story. Persona 5 mixes school life with fighting demons. Why do people play? The stories. These games are emotional roller coasters that can span 100 hours. You grow attached to the characters like they're your best friends. A beginner tip: don't skip the tutorials. JRPG combat systems can look simple but have layers of strategy hiding under the surface. And there you have it, a crash course in gaming genres. Explain like you've never touched a controller in your life. Now, the next time your gamer friend says, I'm stuck in a roguelike, you won't say bless you. When someone mentions a MOBA, you won't ask if it's some kind of desert. Remember, genres are just categories to help us understand the chaos that is gaming. Whether you love grinding for loot, building entire cities, or just jumping over pits of lava while screaming, there's a game genre out there for you. So, what did we learn today? Games are weird, wonderful, and occasionally soul crushing. But most importantly, they're fun. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe for more gamer explainers, and let me know in the comments which genre is your favorite and which one are you never touching, not even if someone paid you. Thanks for watching, and remember, no matter the genre, don't rage quit.